Hello, my dear friends of the world. Paul The Trombonist here, and in this video I'm going to share with you maybe a little insight on what stops people from improving. So you're not going to go anywhere, because by the end of this you may have a different perspective, and that's fun. So if you're new here, I'm Paul The Trombonist. I love the trombone. I'm a professional trombone player in Los Angeles, and we were one of the first trombone channels on the interwebs. So let's get right into it. Why do some people not progress? And it's really simple. I'm just going to tell you straight up why that is. And the reason is they're constantly playing what they already know. And the reason they do that is because it sounds good. So they want to sound good because they know it. So they don't improve. So one of the ways that you can get better is to set aside time to constantly play what you don't know. And you should sound like you're struggling. And you should sound like it doesn't sound good at all and you're a beginner. That's what it should sound like, because that means you're growing. And it's like that struggle, and it starts to feel comfortable, and you repeat it a million times, and then boom, you're good. Okay, that's the most important thing. Another reason that people don't improve is that they're not honest with themselves, and their ego gets in the way. So you don't want to be in a situation where you're not honest with yourself because you have a huge ego. You want to take your ego completely away as much as possible and listen almost like a third person listener to yourself. And that's another reason I always recommend to record yourself. Okay, so that's key. And another reason that people may not improve is that they're not putting the time into it. So you need to set aside the time. It needs to be that you are consistent. You have a consistent routine. Like every morning I wake up and I do this. And if I don't do it, I feel lost, and I feel like my day's not complete and something's wrong, in the same way that you would feel like you didn't eat that day. That's how you need to do it. You know, some people say, oh, you want your instrument practicing to be just a habit like brushing your teeth. Well, some people don't brush their teeth. So I say we take it a next step farther and say it should be like eating, because you'll know if you didn't eat, right? So you want to make sure that that's how it feels when you play your horn, is that you feel like lost, like something's wrong, something's off during the day. I can't hammer this enough because it's very important. Okay. Another reason that people don't improve is they don't put themselves out of their comfort zone. So one of the best things you could possibly do for your playing is to be in a situation where everyone's better than you and you're taking you out of your comfort zone. Don't turn down opportunities because you're nervous or shy. That's stupid. You want to put yourself in these opportunities. May give you a little anxiety a bit, may be a high pressure situation a bit, but you're gonna grow tremendously from those situations. And then you'll be like, oh, I got this. I've been in this situation before in the future. And that's what happens. A lot of those uncomfortable situations, they stack up, and then in the future, they're not so stressful because you have this back catalog of how to deal because you've dealt with it. And then that's when you become pro, because you're totally relaxed in those situations. So get out of your comfort zone. Play in opportunities where you may not be the best musician. Actually, you should embrace that. You don't want to ever be always the best musician. You're never going to grow. That's one of the biggest mistakes that students make, and that goes back to the ego. Okay, so you want to do that. Now it's interesting too, if you go into the professional world and you really think about it, a lot of the work that's like really high pressure, like the real high paying work and everything, a lot of that music's really simple. Like the real intricate, like, you know, crazy ensemble stuff, like that stuff that you do in school, and like maybe some of these like fun rehearsal bands or like random gigs here and there, like maybe the low paying gigs. Those are really tough music, and they prepare you so well when you actually do the stuff that pays really the big bucks and is like really high pressure. I'm telling you, that stuff is really chill. When I go to recording sessions and it's like for Motown, or it's like these movie studio dates, those are really simple rhythms and it's chill. But it's because you put yourself in those uncomfortable situations before you're prepared for it. Okay. And that's what you want to do. You want to take as many opportunities as possible and really become almost a yes person at the beginning of your career, where you're always in every situation. That's so important. I can't hammer that enough, stress that enough, right? So hopefully you found this valuable. If you found this helpful, I appreciate you so much. We're on our mission to 100,000 subscribers. We're a little over halfway there at the filming of this video. If you haven't hit subscribe yet, that's all I ask for. I love you all so much. Hit a little like for the YouTube algorithm. I love to hear from you. I like to read the comments. I do. I don't know. Am I weird? I like to read them. I like to know who you are. I don't know who I'm talking to. I like to know where you're from. Say something in the comments, please. And if you found value in this video, you're going to love this video. Somewhere around here, you're going to click that one, and we're going to see you on that video. I appreciate you, Paul the Trombonist. Until next time. All right, peace.